Hello there, welcome to another ASMR Minecraft creation, this time on the main channel. Now, when I moved into my property, a new property in July, we did say at the time that we'd create said property using Minecraft. I'm pleased to announce that on the 31st of December, finally completed work on the new house. I've picked this particular location because of its beauty and neighbouring areas to construct the house, which you can see just below you here. After spending quite a few years living in box-sized houses, it was an absolute joy to have the hard work pay off. 2 degrees, working since I was 17, optometry for circa 14 years, and YouTube for 5. Finally get on the property ladder for real. With this beautiful family house. I was going to give you some aerials. And a disclaimer, there isn't a stream under the house. And I don't live next to a stone igloo. But nevertheless, let's take you on a little tour of this property. So externally first, built circa 89, I believe. It's a 4-bedroom brick house. The bricks themselves have little smiles on them as part of the design, so I'm not sure what style of brick that would be, but they actually look like the Minecraft bricks here. We have a wall at the right hand side of the property, if you're looking that way. We have a storage area here for our bins. We have a lovely light gravel drive. We have a little area here where we have some plants, some flowers, etc. And above the wall, the other side, we have some laurels, which will need a trim shortly. I've already chopped them this way, but we just need the height reducing. Again, SRP hard work has been the order of the day since moving into this house. Lots of DIY, which has been a first for me. But anyway, we have a little garage here, which we use as a storage area for my partner's business, her book business. Adjacent to the front door we have a frosted window there, allows a little bit of light through, and then coming through into the hallway, I'll let you have a little look. Now I've tried to recreate the actual house using the Minecraft resources available. Not completely to scale, but I've done my level best. So, in the hallway we have a little wooden shelf with some candles. We have artwork there, there, and there. Well, I say artwork, it's mostly pictures of the family and bambinos. If you're coming as a guest and you need to empty yourself, this is where you can do your doo-doos. Rest assured, this window in real life is frosted. And of course you need a sink to wash your hands following your business. We do have a monstera here, but unfortunately we have nothing the size of a monstera on Minecraft, so I've put a dandelion there. Monstera is about, well, I'd say about 7 foot tall. Not sure whether to keep or release it. Don't really have much space for it. Under the stairs, of course, is your storage area. In real life, it's a mess. We have shoes, shoe rack, coats, bags, all heaped up in there. We did put some racks up, but they fell down, so we need to address that issue. To our right on entrance, we have the living room. You can see 2 feature walls there and there, which are slightly set back against the main partition. A little story about these walls. I selected a paint that was advertised as grey, very light grey. When I applied it to the walls, it came out a very, very light lilac colour. So we are stuck with that shade. We did a coat of white on the walls when moving in. I've done a lot of painting in the first 2 months. We have an L-shaped couch, ottoman for storage and footresting, desk with printer underneath there. We have some DVDs in there. Radiators are represented by towel racks. And we have a little storage unit here. Which is a bit narrower than this one, but it is storage there and there, so we used both. We have a wall-mounted TV now, which is a luxury for me. No fireplace now, but we have a little central heater down here, which I think you saw in the console video I did. Gives off an array of beautiful coloured lights and warmth. So I say heat, we've got a heater, but not obviously a fuel burning one. You've seen my glass collection and the wooden shelves. And before we proceed, I want to show you Mr. Chunk's sleeping spots. He has multiple. We have on the end here. We have this location here. And his third living room chair is his office chair there. Or should I say his third spot is the office chair. He enjoys that occasionally. But with his sleeping spots, they seem to change after a period of time. Right on the ground floor, coming through here, we have a very large open plan kitchen and I say dining area, we don't use it as a dining area, but open living area, as you could say, like so. Let's start with the kitchen. So from this angle, you've seen me make a couple of cooking videos on the channel. We did a chicken caprese, if I've got that right now, sandwich. And we've done a cheese and potato pie, from my perspective here. Okay, Central Island, a bit of a luxury again. Mr. Chunk there, trying to get to the cheese. One of his favourite items is cheese. He's very much uncontrollable when it comes to food. Okay, so we have central storage area here, counters, wooden counter. We have, that's actually a candle, not ketchup. We have a lovely cheese pizza, just for me. And cheese board. We have two kitchen chairs. We have a little USB and main socket there. Wooden shelf that contains jars of herbs here, such as valerian, lavender, catnip, mugwort, chamomile, St John's wort, and we have jars of spices such as turmeric, garam masala, tandoori masala, to name but a few. Oven and microwave, food storage areas, towel rack, sink, plate rack, dishwasher around here, and we didn't have a small fridge, which we have here, so I've used the larger one there. Of course, fruit bowl mainly contains lemons and limes, which I like in my cordial, a squeeze of lemon and lime. A little shelf here with some cookery books. We have some pictures and calendars on the wall there. And it's worth noting that the flooring here and in the living room is a sort of luxury laminate which came with the property. We haven't changed any of the flooring. And we have white marble tiles, kitchen and living area. The living area, we have decided not to put a dining room table in here, as we have the eating area, the kitchen island. We have filled this with books. So we do officially have a library based on the amount of books we have. We have on here, in real life, a variegated monstera, which is about 4 years old, growing beautifully. Obviously not to scale, but we have 2 chairs there and there from IKEA and a smaller table there. And you've seen me record from this perspective, mine there and yours there, a personality analysis video. Now we have a white chair here which has recently been used, or should I say is the new sleeping location of a new additional cat. We're welcome to the house. Purely accidental and unintentional. We have an old boy called Scruffy, who was abandoned in Cheslin Hay. I'm guessing from another area, so he couldn't find his way home. We have a new cat, who we have taken on, looked after, registered with the vets, re-registered the microchip, and got him his worming and flea medication. The vet did prescribe some steroids and eye drops, steroids for the poorly ears that he's got, but we've called him Scruffy, and he's literally black on the top, white on the bottom. Right, Mr Chunk has made his way outdoors. You'll know about our all black Mr Chunk. More of the garden later. You haven't seen her in videos, but Mr Chunk has an all black sister called Jasmine. There she is, aka Jazzy, Jellybean, or Fat Cat. Now we are careful with her diet. She's not fat, she's just got a bit of a belly, which I think could be related to hormones. So I have to keep a careful check on her diet and weight. Certainly don't overfeed them, and she's on diet biscuits twice a day, as well as a couple of light snacks. So from the kitchen we have a little area here with the marble tiles still. I do a little bit of storing in here. We actually have a guinea pig. It lives in a longer cage there. We have a mop bucket somewhere here. And we have our paper recycling bag somewhere here. And we also have a larder, laundry, washroom, whatever you want to call it, a combination of all. That looks something like this. Let me tell you more. So we have a shelf up here with a chunk carrying case. We have a smaller ironing board there. Chunk, Jazzy and Scruffy food storage cupboard there. We have some storage here, which isn't opening. That's okay. We have food storage there. We have some dry goods there. We've got a few bottles of gin in there and cans of fizzy pop, which I don't drink. Now we do have a longer tall fridge here, about half the size of this one. This is our washing machine, this is our boiler, and Mr. Chunk's main sleeping spot at the moment is on top of the washing machine in a box with a garden chair cushion in, so I assume he's getting the heat from the top of from the bottom of the boiler, and he's enjoying that spot very much now. We have two entrances to the garden, one through here, and of course the patio doors there. We have a coffee table here. It's a beautiful spot in the summer because our house, I believe, is from that direction there, northwest facing, so the sun kind of comes from there and over this way, like so. So we get the sun in the back garden. It's a beautiful feature. We nailed that one. We have a decking area. We have some plants that we planted here. We also have a little trellis that we have some running vines on about there. All these plants we purchased in late summer, planted them. So an array of plants there, but I've just left them as those. This is astroturfed, but we are going to grass it in the spring. I recently jet washed the patio there, and I recently constructed a metal shed here, which you can see in the background of the cooking videos. So that's ground floor and garden. Let's take you on a little tour of the first floor. Our stairs are here. Now I do have to paint the landing, that's on the to-do list. Right, we have a storage cupboard here. It contains mostly towels. We have a landing bathroom here that does have a bath, a sink, toilet of course, towel rack, and a frosted window overlooking the garden. Bedroom 1 this Bambino opted for the wall shade of grey shingle by Valspar, black curtains, and she has an ensuite, shower, toilet. She has a little makeup area here and built-in wardrobes there. Frosted window there. I'm going to do this in a clockwise order. Second bedroom is bedroom 4, spare room. It's quite narrow, but it's a perfect spot for recording. I have a chair here, radiator, and part of my hard work DIY when I moved in, a little story about this room. I painted each wall a different colour. So I opted for a light yellow here, grey shingle on this one, a white there, and I believe this one was Almond Sugar by Valspar. Just so that I have different backgrounds for recording. A chair here, very much a nice room for relaxation. And another useful thing I have is easy access to the attic here. Just pull the ladders down. I'm in and out of the attic a lot, as I store a lot of my equipment up there. Second Bambino's bedroom, she opted for Almond Sugar. Double bed, they both picked which mattress they wanted, which tog of blanket. She has artwork there, wardrobes, radiator, desk. And she has a few more shelves there. Fan there, which wasn't available. And of course you want to see the master's bedroom, where the magic happens, where the king resides. Come and have a look at SRP's bedroom. Consider yourselves lucky, snooping around my home. So, first let me tell you about the paint. One of the first rooms I painted when purchasing the property, I did 2 coats on every room I painted, pretty much. Definitely in the bedrooms. Living room needed 1 coat. But anyway, we opted for the Valspar colour of Catwoman. Not quite as intense as this green. It's a little bit more subtle. More lime. But I thought this was a beautiful tile to use in its place. So this is where I record my gaming videos, in the bedroom there. I have a bookcase here. Of course, a king size bed for the king. Bedside lights, storage desks, washing baskets, a radiator. We have this unusual chandelier that hangs here, which is metal. Views out. We have a dressing room, which is definitely a new luxury for me. Never had one of these. These in real life are mirrored. Plenty of storage there. We have some shelves here containing perfumes, aftershaves, underwear, socks, etc. And of course we have our ensuite. Shower, bog roll, toilet, mirror, and storage unit there. I haven't done much in the attic. If I can enter the right room. I don't have another way around my own home. Yeah, in terms of the attic, let's open those trapdoors. Right, as you come up here, again I've not touched much in the attic. You have some shelves here that came with storing equipment. I've got some equipment stored here and some under the eaves there. There was a lot of clutter, nonsense in the rest of the loft, which we've taken to the tip. I do have a little carpeted area here to about here. I use this as a workout area, so that's good. So guys, that's roughly 25 minutes of me yapping on, showing you my new property, purchased in July, which I'm very happy with. Still more work to do. So one of the last rooms we painted was this. We did white all around here. We did the feature walls. The next few days I am planning on painting the kitchen. We have taped up all the skirting boards ready and around the shelves. I did 2 or 3 coats in this room, which is bloody hard work at the beginning. This wall was all blue, very navy blue. So I made that all white. No work was required in the side room, and each bedroom upstairs had 2 coats of paint. So hard work does pay off, I must say. So I hope you've enjoyed that property tour on Minecraft. I shall see you next time.